Yo, 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 what is going on, everyone? I hope I find everyone very, very, very well today. If you're new to Intuitive Perceptions, hello, welcome to the family. And if you are returning, thank you for rocking with me and welcome back. So, guys, we're here. We made it. September 2018. We're in Virgo season. And there's a lot in store for us this month. But I don't want to get into all that. I want to make this intro as short as possible. So, for this month, we're using Tarot Mucha here for your guys' readings, and also we're using a very special and beautiful oracle deck here called Gaia Oracle here. And this specific deck here was gifted to me by a wonderful friend of mine, fantastic reader on YouTube, Raji from Opal Oracle. That's OPALORACLE. Wonderful, fantastic reader, guys. Check her out. You won't be disappointed, trust me. She's a wonderful, amazing soul, and such a really, really, really great friend of mine as well. I'm a Virgo sun, so I'm September 7th is my birthday, and she brought these to me just in time for you guys. So I hope you guys find what it is that you're looking for here regarding the messages, and you guys get the divine messages that you are seeking today. All right, guys, let's go ahead and bless the decks, and we'll get started. Father God, I open all channels of light, Lord, north, south, east, and west. Guardian angels of the four directions, high councils who serve the law of one. Holy pure ones, please anchor this space now in your divine consecration to provide every single zodiac sign with the clarity and direction as to which he or she seeks. And please grant me, the reader, the objectivity to read the cards and relay every single message as they're meant and are intended to be this month. Gemini, the twins. I hope I find everyone very, very well today. All right, Gemini, so here's your reading for September 2018. We have a little bit of a mixture going on here. We have Oracle and Tarot, so I'm going to go ahead and reveal the Oracle here at the end of the reading and see what the message is. I haven't seen it. It popped out face down, so we'll see at the end. All right, Gemini, so in terms of traditional Tarot, what we have here is the Hierophant. And we also have Strength, we have Justice, Two of Swords reversed, Two of Pentacles reversed, and the Three of Pentacles here. Maybe you could possibly be dealing maybe with a Taurus, maybe a Leo, or a Libra individual. Sun, Moon, or Rising, possibly Venus, or maybe have that in your chart. All right, Gemini. What I'm really picking up here is that this month I feel like balance needs to be restored. And oh yeah, Gemini, if you notice that I pause throughout the reading in certain instances, just because I'm channeling the information and trying to channel it in for you, okay? Okay. What's really interesting here is that, like I said, balance needs to be restored, right? You even have a lot of two cards, even Justice too. There's a lot of, like I said, balance here. And even if we were to, let's say, separate the reading here, or at least the spread like this, we'll separate these two cards. So like that, that's even a balance. So I'm feeling like, not that these are two separate scenarios, but it's more of like, these are two aspects as to kind of what's going on for you this month, I feel. Yeah, let's start over here. All right, so what I'm feeling over here is that you're working with people, Gemini, right now to achieve some type of goal or something to that effect. I'm feeling here. You actually are doing it. I can see that here. So I'm glad to see that there isn't like a negligence, you know, in not wanting to work with people, or at least not wanting to come to the middle, you know, because I really feel like you are. But what I'm really getting here, Gemini, is that throughout this process, I mean, it's working, so I don't want to disregard that. But I'm feeling that throughout this process, Gemini, you are finding yourself compromising yourself. I'm really picking that up here. And what's interesting is that the Three of Pentacles popped out, and then I asked, why is the Three of Pentacles here for you this month? Then the Two of Pentacles reverse popped out. So whenever we go down, at least for some, some readers do this, but whenever we digress in like numerology and numbers in tarot, it means like a step down, and the whole point is we want to ascend forward, because that's how tarot works. It's the hero's journey. But why I mention that is because the Two of Pentacles is reversed here. So it's like the Three of Pentacles is working for you, but there's an aspect here that needs to be visited, I feel. And that aspect that I'm picking up on is compromising yourself. Because it's like, balance needs to be restored regarding how you perceive possibly compromise. Yeah, my guides want me to say what I usually say about compromise. I've been saying this a lot this month. This is interesting. All right, Gemini. There's nothing wrong with compromising within the situation. But there is something wrong with compromising yourself within the situation. However, the mere fact that the other party is okay with or asking you to compromise yourself within the situation is really what the problem really is here. So I'm feeling like you're doing the best that you can at this, and it is working. And there's like a decision that needs to be made here. Okay, then I'm going to go over here. Okay, so what I can see over here, Gemini, is that it's like you're having trouble sticking to your morals and to your ethics, and that as to which, like your moral code, you're having trouble sticking to that and to live by that and to not compromise that area of your life. I'm feeling here as you're working with people or with an individual, person, place, or thing or situation. But I can see here that you do want to see the best outcome, and you're trying to manifest, or at least be a part of, or take your end of the work regarding cohesion, I'm also picking up here like you may need to redraw, or maybe I'm picking up like at the end of this situation for you, you're going to find yourself, or it's advised that you may need to redraw your boundary lines. I'm feeling here. There's also something here with like staying loyal to your boundary lines. And absolutely. See, our boundary lines or how our boundary lines come about, Gemini, is that we go through experiences where we deem them as unfavorable or as very hurtful. So then therefore we draw that boundary line because we don't want to revisit that. And I'm feeling like maybe you may be revisiting a situation, person, place, or thing that may have been the reason as to why you've created certain boundary lines. And I'm feeling like this is maybe coming back up for you. Okay, for some of you, I'm feeling like either a person, place, or thing is coming back, or okay, how can I say this? Okay, yeah. Either a person, place, or thing is coming back, Gemini, for you, and you need to revisit it with the same person, place, or thing. Or for others of you, I'm feeling like someone has, or I'm tripping over my words here. This is interesting. For others of you, I'm feeling like the situation is very similar as to when you drew your boundary lines, but not with the same person, place, or thing, but it's within the same context, like the same thing. You may find yourself during this time, Gemini, maybe not being able to communicate effectively, or maybe not knowing what to say upon certain instances because maybe you are compromising yourself throughout the situation. But I just picked up right now, I just got right now, you're doing this for the greater good, which is wonderful, you know? But if we really feel like we're compromising ourselves within the situation, at the end of it, it's okay if it's favorable, if it works out, but at the end of it all, you know, it's like, did you really benefit from compromising yourself, or for the greater good in a sense, you know? Because the greater good includes an aspect that's good for you as well. I'm feeling like you may have to pick the lesser of two evils here. That's really what I'm getting here. But definitely I feel like why justice is here is because you're being asked to weigh out the options in terms of like, does the ends justify the means? Are you doing more compromising than the other person, place, or thing? Which kind of goes back to what I said earlier about when the other person, place, or thing is okay or is asking you to compromise yourself within the situation. That's where the real problem is. I just picked up, yes, that is where the real problem is, for the mere fact that that person, place, or thing should not, you know, be okay with nor ask you to compromise yourself, because that lets you know their dignity within themselves, and it also lets you know why they're in your life, you know. But also at the same time, we shouldn't have people like that in our lives. So it's like back to the duality. There's a lot of duality here, and you're a very dual sign, Gemini. Interesting. But justice needs to be served, I feel here. Now, whatever that may be. I'm feeling like for the majority of you, you're going to learn a very interesting like lesson here, or a spiritual lesson here, in terms of like why it's important to always stand in our truth. And if standing in our truth entails like having to take a step back and not participate in such of a situation, that's okay. Because then if we choose to indulge in it and we choose to oblige the situation that we feel goes against our moral code or our truth, one, we won't give ourselves organically to the situation. And then two, I mean, you don't really get too much out of the situation. It's almost like a stalemate, or it's like futile. I'm feeling like maybe for some of you, one of the spiritual lessons may be like taming the beast within, or maybe looking at things from a different perspective in terms of like we may not understand the end result of something, that as to which is positive, but if we don't go with it, then we will never see that. And it's very interesting, Gemini, like the points I'm making here, or, you know, the conversation, I feel always has two in it. Very interesting, very dualistic. Maybe for some of you during this time, you know, you're feeling like you don't know which twin is out right now, or which twin is maybe making the majority of the decisions. I just got that in my head right now. That's weird. I just got an image of it looked like a little video clip in my head where it was like, I feel like there's a door, you know, a wall with a door between you and your other twin. I'm feeling, let's say like right here, right? So let's say this is the whole room. Here's the wall between you guys, twin 1, twin 2, and there's a doorway here. And I'm feeling like twin 1 is used to making the majority of the decisions, handling things, you know, maybe twin 2 is maybe your shadow side, or maybe your unreasonable shadow side of you, you know? I'm feeling like with this doorway, I'm feeling like when maybe twin 1 isn't looking, twin 2 is popping in, coming through the doorway, shaking things up, or making certain decisions without twin 1 knowing. And then all of a sudden, twin 2 then goes right through the door and then closes the door. And then twin 1 turns around and looking at forward and going, what the hell's going on here? I'm feeling like I just got that, like that in my head. But you are making the decision to move forward with this, which is okay. It's cool. But I'm just feeling, Gemini, like we need to choose the lesser of two evils here. Interesting. Let's see what the Oracle card is for you. Ooh, the 9 of Hearts. Interesting. And the words down here say fulfillment, harmony, and protection. Let's see. Number 37. Interesting. I just realized this too, Gemini. So this is number 11, right? Or it can be 2 as well in numerology. If we add up all the cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 2. Back to the 2 and 11, which is 2 as well. So I feel like at the end of the day, at the end of the situation, like I said before, justice needs to be served. It's just choosing the lesser of two evils, which is a lot of justice in itself. Interesting. Yeah, and then 10 here with 37. All right, let's go ahead and read the card from the book here. Let's see, 37. This card signifies success, emotional fulfillment, and wisdom. Something that is dear to you or something that you are working towards has a positive outcome. This leads to a period of peace and harmony and a deep sense of personal satisfaction and emotional fulfillment. That which you strive to create and achieve is granted, and all is protected along the way. Interesting about protection. The light shines upon you, all is blessed. You can move forward with confidence. Some affirmations there. 5 affirmations here. I am blessed. I am protected. I am grateful. I am fulfilled. I am loved. Interesting, Gemini. Yeah, I mean, because we can relate it to tarot as well, in the sense the 9 of Hearts would be like the 9 of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment and satisfaction with yourself. And making it happen because of you making those decisions to make it happen. Decisions here, balance here, interesting. And what's also interesting too is that the 3 of Pentacles, like I said, is upright. So I feel like the end result is going to be good. But still there's something here regarding compromising yourself. Maybe if, like, for some of you, maybe you need to compromise yourself during this time, or maybe that's needed to see that maybe one of your moral codes may need to be adjusted because maybe it doesn't work any longer for you, something to that effect. And maybe that is wanting to only maybe do things your way, or maybe looking at things from a very with tunnel vision, maybe for some of you. Interesting, Gemini. All right, that concludes your reading for this month. Interesting. Nice. It's crazy. This is also a 10 because it's card 37, but it's also a 10, which means completion. Wow, Gemini. Okay. I keep staring at this Justice card. It's interesting. Maybe you could really be dealing with the Libra. And also you got Taurus here too. So Taurus and Libra are both ruled by Venus. Interesting, Gemini. All right, Gemini. You got this. There's something here with the twins as well. That whole door aspect, or the whole door scenario I kind of presented to you. There's something there to look into that as well regarding your situations. Okay, if this reading resonates with you, Gemini, go ahead and tap that like or thumbs up button to let me know, okay? All right, Gemini, we'll see you next month.